The gender pay gap. From boardrooms to battlefields, the wage gap persists, casting a shadow over the progress of gender equality. Ever wondered why women earn less than men? The gender pay gap exists in various countries and industries around the world. However, its magnitude and underlying causes can vary significantly depending on the region, cultural factors, economic policies, and other variables. Generally, the gender pay gap tends to be more pronounced in societies where there are significant gender inequalities, limited access to education and employment opportunities for women, and where cultural norms reinforce traditional gender roles. Here are a few countries that are often cited as being particularly affected by the gender pay gap. South Korea. South Korea has one of the widest gender pay gaps among developed countries. Cultural norms, gender stereotypes, and workplace discrimination contribute to significant disparities in wages between men and women. Japan. Japan also faces a significant gender pay gap, often attributed to factors such as traditional gender roles, a lack of affordable childcare options, and limited opportunities for women to advance into leadership positions in the corporate world. India. In India, women face substantial disparities in wages and employment opportunities compared to men. Factors such as gender discrimination, limited access to education and formal employment, and societal expectations regarding women's roles contribute to the gender pay gap. United States. Despite progress in recent decades, the gender pay gap persists in the United States. Women, particularly women of color, continue to earn less than men for comparable work. Factors such as occupational segregation, bias in hiring and promotion practices, and insufficient family-friendly workplace policies contribute to the gap. Middle Eastern countries. Several countries in the Middle East, such as Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, have significant gender pay gaps. Cultural norms, legal restrictions on women's participation in the workforce, and limited access to education and training opportunities for women contribute to these disparities. It's important to note that the gender pay gap exists in varying degrees in many countries around the world, and addressing it requires comprehensive efforts to combat gender discrimination, promote equal opportunities for men and women, and implement policies that support work-life balance and gender equality in the workplace.